So you may have been playing Warzone lately and asked yourself the question, what the hell type of sorcery was that when this happened? So if you haven't been playing Warzone over the past 24 hours, you may not know, but there's this new Easter egg where your screen starts to glitch out and it says things on your screen. Now, in today's video, we're going to be going over what this means, why it's happening, and how it relates to the next Call of Duty game. But first, we have to address the graphics card in the room, because if you guys didn't know, yesterday I was actually moving from my apartment to a new house that I bought, and I haven't moved my office yet, so there's just kind of a whole bunch of crap out in my office until I move to the new office. So sorry for the clutter. I know it's not visually pleasing, but hey, I'm just trying to make you guys some videos. Now, while I was moving yesterday, never, and I mean never in my 5 years of doing YouTube, have I been tweeted and sent an Easter egg or a teaser for a video game so much. Never. And we've had massive reveals. We've had big Easter eggs. But you guys seem to be really interested on what the hell is going on with this in Warzone. And that is what I want to address in today's video. So today is all about knowing your history. So I thought instead of showing you guys this happening to me, I would take all of these tweets that you guys sent me of gameplay of it happening to you guys and include it in the video. By the way, if you want to check out my Twitter, it's linked down in the description. So there's going to be several different ones of these throughout the video. Anyway, when does this happen? There is no set time that this actually happens. It's randomly throughout a game. You can be in the middle of a gunfight. You can be starting to shoot at someone. You could have not been in a gunfight for 5 minutes, and randomly, this will just glitch onto your screen like someone is intercepting a transmission. Now, here's the thing. There's essentially two different parts to this little Easter egg, if you want to call it that. There's the first part, which is the know your history. So this pops up first on your screen, and it's just this one line in English, and that is pretty much it. But then right after it, a bunch of Russian text comes up on screen. So this very clearly says,
обречены на ее повторение.
So when it says, it actually says doomed to repeat it in English. So altogether, this says know your history, doomed to repeat it. So this is kind of playing into the motif of history is doomed to repeat itself that is in so many books, so many movies, so many games, and it appears as though it's coming to Warzone. Now the question is, why is it coming to Warzone? So this can actually be answered relatively easily. In the Q2 investors call, which Activision has every single quarter, they say what's going on, what is coming. They said this, starting with marketing. Warzone definitely had an impact on how we think about marketing in this new world. As you see from our results, right now we have a larger, more engaged, and more global audience than we've ever had at this point in time in our history. And that means we can be more direct and more targeted than we've ever been before. So it's a huge benefit and plus for us, and we think about marketing on that vector. So what this means is that moving forward to the next Call of Duty game, they're thinking about their marketing and using Warzone, this platform and game that they have created, to market their next things, their next IPs, and their next games. So what we can take away from this is that this new Easter egg in Warzone may actually be a marketing technique for Call of Duty 2020, Black Ops Cold War, or Black Ops 2020, whatever you want to call it. Now, I also don't think that this is a coincidence that this is happening now. As we know, a bunch of creators, YouTubers, streamers have been getting these crates in the mail, these black crates with a phone number on them, and the crates say on the outside that if that person texts the number that is on the crate on Monday, they will be given the code to open up the crate and see what's inside. The fact that this is happening at the same time as this thing that we are seeing now within Warzone leads me to believe that something big is going to be happening on Monday. Now, that goes further than this, because some data miners went into the files for Warzone and found more of these screens that we're seeing on screen here. But the next one says something much, much different. This one I can't actually show because it's data mined. I could get copyrighted for it. So it shows what appears to be this blurred out logo of the hammer and sickle with the red star, which is of course for the Spetsnaz army, which we see many, many times in previous Black Ops games. But it also has Russian writing on it as well that says effective measure. measures. Now, I don't know what that means or what that relates to, but that's what it says with this logo. Now, like I said before, we've seen this logo many, many times in older Black Ops games. So once again, it's hinting towards this being some sort of reveal for Call of Duty 2020, and once again, lining up with Monday for something big potentially happening. Now, the next question a lot of people asking, does this have to do with the mid-season event for Warzone? Now, this is something that was revealed on the roadmap, and it's brought up a lot of questions. What is this logo? What does it mean? There's no writing involved with it. No one said anything about it. So what is this logo? Well, again, through data miners, we found out a little bit more. There have been different medals found with this logo, a bronze, silver, and gold, kind of like they have bronze, silver, and gold medals in Plunder. So I'm guessing that this has something to do with that. Maybe it's a challenge. Maybe you have to compete in some sort of tournament to get these different medals, and you'll earn them. So does the mid-season event have to do with Call of Duty 2020? No, it's not looking like it. Also, mid-season lines up pretty well with Call of Duty Champs and the final tournament, or the big tournament of the year, and that could also somehow be involved as well. So now that we know that this has something to do with Call of Duty 2020, what does it actually mean? Why does it say know your history, and how does this relate to Call of Duty 2020? Well, I have two theories. There's two big theories with this. The first of which is kind of the most obvious and Occam's razor here, and know your history is obviously talking about history, and the rumored title for Call of Duty 2020 is Black Ops Cold War. Now, this could be hinting at the idea that this new game in Call of Duty 2020 is related to real-life events, and knowing your history could be a big part of it, and knowing specifically Cold War history could be a big part of it. Now, the second theory I actually like a lot more. Knowing your history about the Black Ops series. So as we know, Black Ops has had many iterations of it before, and the second part of this, the Russian part of it, says it's doomed to repeat itself. So what if this is hinting that the Black Ops game that is coming out next year, Call of Duty 2020, is actually just going to be a reboot of the Black Ops series? History, once again, doomed to repeat itself. Or as they say in Russian, now there is one other part of this as well, the missing operator. Now, this is something that we talked about in yesterday's video in much more depth, but the basic breakdown of this is in the new intel for Season 5, you find out at the very end that there is a missing Armistice soldier known as ARM-31 who has been taken prisoner within the Verdansk prison, or the Gulag, whatever you want to call it. Now, we don't know who ARM-31 is, but we speculated in yesterday's video that it could potentially be Sergeant Frank Woods, for many reasons, including Frank Woods has files within Warzone as of right now, and with Season 5, 10 new voice files have been added for him. So it appears as though he's definitely coming to Warzone, and the current rumor is that once they announce Call of Duty 2020, maybe that's on Monday, maybe it isn't, but when they do, Frank Woods is going to be a pre-order bonus for the game. So when you pre-order it, you get Frank Woods within Modern Warfare and within Warzone. Now, the thing that I don't fully understand about this is, how does this fit in the timeline? We know that this next game, or I guess we're assuming that this next game is going to take place within the Cold War. In the previous Black Ops games during the Cold War, that is when Frank Woods was of soldier age, if you will. Once 2025 came around and the events of Black Ops 2, Frank Woods was literally an old man living in a retirement facility and in a wheelchair. So how does it go from that into Modern Warfare, which takes place in 2020? How would he be a soldier, and how would that fit together? Especially if in this new Call of Duty game, which is rumored to be called Call of Duty Cold War, you actually play as Frank Woods. Those timelines are literally impossible to line up unless all of a sudden a time machine exists, which that would be very strange in a Call of Duty game. So I don't currently know. There's definitely some missing loopholes here, and it appears as though over the next little while, maybe even as soon as Monday, we might start to piece some of these pieces together. So basically what I'm getting at is something big is coming, and it's coming soon. As we see this new Easter egg being added in Warzone, we also have the new black crate that's going to be opened on Monday, and the rumor of Frank Woods being added into Warzone and into Modern Warfare. Big things are happening, and big things are happening soon. And if you want to stay up to date on them, the best way to do so is hit that subscribe button. I try to keep you guys updated when anything new happens within Call of Duty. Also, if you enjoyed this video, it is always appreciated if you hit that like button. And as always, I want to hear what you have to say about this down in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're